title said it's the last one, and actually, I'm not joking. Good morning, Titan City. I'm your man Alien, and you are watching the last cyber news. The small joke is this is actually the last cyber news this year, but like I said, it's not exactly 100% joke because the format has to change. This is like the first news because first of all, this video will be all over the place. I will try to make it short, but lots of going on as always. So the news. I'm not saying there will be no more videos, but I personally think you need more news, and not only about Cyberforge. You need news about Titanforge, about everything that is going on with us, because next year, the 2024, if you say it like this, will be crazy, and I'm already tired. So I think this is not the plans. This is like me out of my head with too much coffee. We need something like Titan news and not only cyber news, or maybe like something will change. So probably maybe the next month you will see cyber news, but I'm thinking we need to change. And with that, we have, because I was on the vacation, I was trying to rest. Let's say I managed. I didn't do the overview of the previous release, so the Titan Shock. I will do this quickly because I own this to you. Later, after that, I will make the overview of the upcoming release, so the Torment, for the first release of the 2024. And after that, I will like wrap this up with some news and some like hints what will be going on next year. And that's it. So let's go, because like lots of stuff. Titan Shock was like strictly I'm rip off. I'm not ripping off because I'm not making copies. I'm making reimaginations of some kind of settings, and this setting was the setting of the first System Shock game, because I loved it. The setting is so much cyberpunkish. I have in comments discussion, short exchange with Alex about cyberpunkish stuff. I will talk about this later. System Shock was like pure cyberpunk, so I needed to include this. The characters like Shodan in the game it's iconic, like in the whole cyberpunk genre, so she had to be here. The idea for make her, as like I said, I'm not a big 40k guy, but other Marcin told me that she will fit to some kind of Necron proxy if I gave her this cycle and its orb. So this was quite easy because I already had her made, but I have fortunately had some time to work on her because we work very fast because of the demands, and we have to make this like month to month. Fortunately, I'm very happy with her because I had a bit more time to work on her. So Shodan, crazy AI. It's like good times for it. Shodan. Next was the hackers. Hackers actually was like in the game you play as a hacker, so you don't see yourself. So I just have to interpret this as I want it. And the Cynthia. Primary, I didn't load this mini in Blender, but she was like kneeling in this her cyber deck. She has a gun on her side, the pipe that you are using. So lots of hints to the game, and I actually love how she looks. I was purposefully trying to make her a bit more feminine, because from time to time there's like comments if we are making female characters over sexualized, but I'm to be honest, I think I actually never did that on even on purpose, not on purpose, but it happens, so no problem. This purposefully I want to make her just be beautiful. I hope I managed. I like her, so from time to time you can go that road also. and she's like with alternative pose in action, and this short pistol. I love it. I know it's nothing big, but in game you are using this very short like pistol. I just love the design, so I had to make this. Another hacker, he has to be like this full 80s, like with the jacket, with this eyepiece. Yeah, just fun, and this awesome hairline. Yeah, so go. So I don't want to talk about this too much because mutants, like standard zombie units that you can use, they are cyborg zombies, so they have like this eyes implant, but you can use them as like, I don't know, in some scientific facility. So yeah, mutant cyborg zombies. Next, there are prime guards. Of course, in the game there are cyborg primes. I can't remember exactly, but they're like heavy modulated cybernetic like executors with the big guns, with the crab hand. You have female version, old guy version, like Buffy, but normal guy. So there's like variety to it. I was trying purposely to make this release a bit bigger than usual, because we are like toning down with the models. I think you noticed that few months ago, because this is like there's like over saturating of number of minis. What's the purpose of having like 50 cool models, and you will be all only able to like print 5 of them, and then next month hits and you like, yet again receive 50 cool models. So that's the purpose for that. But in this I just trying to like make a bit more variety, hard words. Steam Reaper, just cool concept, of course, also inspired from the River from the game, when he just like picks up the body and he's using the brain and the cortex from the dead body to like make himself work. And we are here straight from to the Grim Realms, of course. This fiery lizard guys, awesome squad. We are like also rearranging a bit Grim Realms. We'll talk about this after the overview. So this is like the new. We're still making the same thing, but the new approach to the Grim Realms. I love the name of this guy, Archfather Vesuvio Allburn. Of course, Kuba came out with that. He's genius with the names. So, and of course, Martin's not here, so I cannot, as usually, tell you something about the process behind them. I can only tell you what I think of them. And Martin is a good sculptor. What can I say? They look cool. From the comments, what we saw, you already like them. Those guys looks a bit like trains. I don't know, but yeah, still all the flames. We were talking about this earlier. Like I'm not the 40k player, but I'm always can appreciate the setting, because the setting is very cool. I know all the factions. I know all the stuff around the 40k. I just don't play it. I played some games like Dawn of War or something like that. This is also for the discussion for later in the video, because we will be talking about what is going on with each releases. Terrain for the Titan Shock. It's heavily inspired from the new game. It looks very simple but clean, and it looks like Citadel Station. Oder Martin did wonderful job. I actually, this is my preference. I like when the things are simple and chunky. So when you can look at this just rings my bell. It's cool. So and the bases, they fit most cyberpunkish science fiction setup, so they are very cool as well. And this awesome poster. But the image and the background of the showdown is made by AI, so it's funny. I don't know, but yeah. Okay, so we have, of course, Hyperfront. Sorry, I didn't talk about this. They are on the front of here. So as always, I can just you can see that they are small models, but other Martin is really sitting on them. He spends hours and they look cool. I personally love Hyperfront because it's small. I like the scale. I like the scale of games. I don't play much of this scale games, but I just love this small thingy. Okay. We have to wrap this up. Next. Release. So we are done with December. I am back from the vacation. Now we are into the January of the upcoming year, and over here we have the whole release is named Torment. Of course, someone already noticed this. Let me take a sip from my trash can mug. This is just coffee, like the fifth one. Okay. Why this? Actually, like 2 years ago, we was working with some awesome concept artist, Alex. I hope so. I hope I'm not mixing up this because it was a long time ago. But that's actually a small bit of his idea to make those like Doom inspired demons. But unfortunately, they end up on the shelf. Only because of lack of the time and circumstances were not good to release this then. They were very cool concepts, and now this was actually good time for it because this month was the 30th anniversary of Doom. So Doom was released like 30 years ago. I was 10 years old back then, and I played it, and I played the new Doom of 2016, the Doom Eternal. Doom is such a cool concept. I don't know if you are, because I'm a bit into a game dev, so I like the concept. If you are into this concept of what Doom did for games in general, like also for the board games and war games, this is really like crazy what happens there and what those two Johns achieved. I mean, John Carmack and John Romero, crazy stuff. So Doom, and also like besides that, Doom is just like such a cool concept, and almost everyone knows it. So it was good time to make it, and right into it. So this is the overview. The first mini is probably, come on internet, don't do this to me. Oh no, we have like still this is overview of the whole, guys. You can here you can see what we are aiming for with the Graham Realms. We will talk about it. But first one, John Carmero, because I wanted to make it the homage to two Johns. Of course, there were more guys working on Doom, and there's new team working on 2016. So, but John Carmack, like the cipher genius, John Romero, also like the first rock star of the video games, awesome guy. So here you have like I have made him, gave him like not a super shotgun but double super shotgun. So the quadruple barrel shotgun with the chainsaw, long hair like John Romero. Like I was just trying, really. I just sit down and I fortunately also had a bit more time for him. Make like this cool guy. So when you are looking at him, you hear in the background music like heavy metal and fire. So I hope you like him. I like him a lot. I probably print him a bit bigger to my shelf somewhere over here. The keepers would actually like something similar to the enemy from the Doom Eternal, that is Marauder. Like with the twist, so the female character, the Marauder is like demon, but they are just like human like. Of course they have a guitar, so I had fun with this whole heavy metal Doomfire awesomeness, shotguns and stuff. So, and they are, I think so, they are like I was talking about, they are not like over sexualized, they have like feminine attributes, and they are cool and badass, so I dig it. Next, other demons. Kakaron. There are like lots of demons in Doom, and I don't want to make the copies of them. So those ones are like from the concepts, from concepts authors Alex, and yeah, like reminiscence of not any specific demons. So This one, like with this belly with, you can probably see this good on the picture, but inside there's like this tentacle monster, so it was cool. The painters like with the tentacles, yeah, like the heavy guys, and come on, smaller, yeah, the rivers, again with the tentacles, a bit like imps, or yeah, like combinations of. If you play Doom, you can find something like similar. If you don't, they are still cool demon minis, and they are, in my opinion, of course, they are not grim demons, so they are still like different, still being demons. Okay, so that was the Doom stuff. Like I said, good time for it, good vibe with minis, and now with the Black Knights, with the Grim Realms, you saw this on the big picture. We are aiming for variety. So in the one setting, we already like rearranged some sculptors. Grim Realms received a bit more focus, but please don't freak out, people who don't like Grim Realms. Please, more focus over there doesn't mean less focus on other places. So please, be cool, be cyber, and with the good outcome, because I think they are looking cool. Come on, this guy, lots of chains, like this small cupids. Actually, cool idea. The sword is, in my opinion, weak ass sword. Come on, guys, in power armors like this, and he's running around with such a small sword. Still looks cool, but sword too tiny for my taste. For like guys in the gigantic power armors. This mini, I haven't. Give me a second because he's laying on the table, but I can show him. Okay, I'm here. No, because this guy is actually probably one of the best those kinds of robots we made. Really, Martin did awesome job. Like I said, he's sometimes sleeping here. Sorry, he's not glued up. But yeah, the level details with all the candles and stuff like that, ornaments. Really, yeah, but also the setting allows us to do this, because this is a cool thing about the grim reality. When you have this all this gothic stuff, it's very cool for the designers to, like us, to ride on it, because it's very like stuff like I don't know, like Art Deco, or I don't know, for like brutalism. It doesn't allow you to make ornaments. Art Deco allows you, but they are still like very simple. So yeah, so this looks good also because the setting is good. So I'm defending the grim stuff. What we have? Come on. This is like the internet is purposefully loading to increase the tension, you know, and viewers, something like that. Or, no, I'm just high on coffee. Yeah, I like those guys better than the previous ones because the helmets are like more distinct. Still the candles. This is so unpractical. Like, who is lighting up those candles? Tell me, please. I'm not hating on the minis. They look awesome, but they have like those small familiar guys running around them, or the servo skulls with just fire, and just they lit all the candles once this guy is turning too fast and the candles goes off. I don't know, crazy, but we love this kind of crazy. Like I said, the setting is awesome. Okay, let's go a little bit further. This is like the smaller guys, like more agile. I like the power arms, gigantic flamers. Big is better. The smaller guys. Yeah, still cool. Terrains was like looking for probably the middle ground between the terrains for the Black Knights and the terrains for Doom. So like this standard bunkerish corridors, and the bases. Really, I just like. This is not me loving our stuff. It's like, but they are awesome. I would love to have those kinds of bases for my minis if I had time to paint my own minis and play games. So yeah, this is like the setting. This is like the setting for the Torment for January. Also, so we are like after the overviewing 2 releases. Now we just talk a bit. I will just try to make this short. Talk a bit about upcoming stuff and stuff that was going on in this year, what we are planning. So you probably saw that on the pages, not only on Cyberforge but also Titanforge Patreon page, there was like lots of surveys. We sent out some emails with also with questions, and because we want to like fill you up a bit, so feel what is going on. Because since of course this is a business, we are the company, we have to like figure out how to make this work. Usually it's quite easy, because if we make cool stuff, people like cool stuff and people buy cool stuff. But cool, it's like elusive thing. Not everyone's cool is cool for other ones. So, but yeah, this is like generally true. So we were like to survey and gather some informations. Last year was crazy with lots of projects. You probably saw we was fighting with our lobotomy. We were trying to release GRIDWARS 2, which is thankfully done. Next year, we will be releasing like soon in January EVE Online board game, and like most of the resources from the companies pulled over there. That creates chaos. Also, our gigantic collaboration with OPR, so one page rule. We'll be talking about this here. So yeah, it's like I have also like quote for you. Like check this out, because I'm always saying this to myself when too much is going on. This is from the Tron movie. I don't know if you can hear this. So Flynn is just telling the chaos good news, and I'm agree with that. I'm not big a fan of the changes. I like plans, I like good organization, but when something is going on with lots of projects, that probably leads to something better that we already established. So all of these things will benefit everyone that is related in some way with Titanforge. So I have like a small plan to tell you about. Okay, so what we do? Okay, the EVE Online, like I said, resources are pulling over there. We'll be pushing this all our channels. There will be cool board games. Already have some good reviews like from the testers. There will be lots of stuff of this. Of course, not on the Patreon, but like generally. OPR stuff, it's gigantic. What can I say? I had pleasure to talking a bit with Gaetano before, so the OPR guy. Before the big boom of OPR, I was talking a bit about Discord, like exchanging information about Patreon, stuff like that. Such a cool guy, and he was actually here. So here at this desk, I have some photo. I will try to. If I can find it, I will put this here, because he was here at Titanforge home base for a few days. We were planning like crazy, some crazy stuff. So I'm sure you guys will be pleased with that. You saw the post. There's some big also physical stuff coming with us and OPR. So we will be adding, because this is like this thing. This is very important. We'll be adding the rules for OPR on our Grim Realms, so you will not lose anything. Yeah. Also from this surveys that we did, there are some. Actually, when you can read all the answers, the crave for Grim Realms are very big. You just like the wargame setup for the Grim Realms, and we understand that. We will continue to do that. We did this since the beginning. Of course, I know you guys that already are like writing, "Oh, not my cup of tea," and "not my cup of tea" is our favorite quote from the comments, or something like trying to explain us why this is wrong that we are doing the Grim Realms. I really get you. I understand what you are talking about, but lots of the bigger part, really, and the survey tells us this. The bigger part of the community, it's very much into the Grim Realms, but they are just sitting silent and print minis. So we have to accommodate you guys from Grim Realms, and I'm with you. I will be supporting the Grim Realms miniatures since the beginning and until the end. But don't worry, that's why we are separating this. What saddens me, makes me sad from the surveys. Actually the GRIDWARS had almost no one wants GRIDWARS. Only like me and like 10 of you, 10, 20. That's sad, but we are not abandoning, of course, GRIDWARS. I will be putting out physical products for it. I will be putting some minis for you on the site from the GRIDWARS net. So no worries, GRIDWARS is alive, but it's sad it doesn't have the audience on the Patreon as big as I would like to. So this is something sad for me from this year. Even if we finally managed to put out the GRIDWARS 2.0, and after that this but no worries. Go on, let's go on, move on. Another changes in the upcoming year, because we also from the surveys and like from the last year figured this out, that the minis from Titan City Stories are not focused on anything specific. And yes, of course, I'm talking about we'll talk about 5 parsecs from home. So what's the plan? Collaborations are the like priority. So next month, so February, there will be release from 4 parsecs from home. We are not stopping this. We have ongoing collaboration with Bodyfuse. So once every 3 months, on every 2 months, there will be a full release dedicated to 5 parsecs from home. Maybe even more often. We'll see. But for sure, there will be more for. And also, with this survey we did and polls, thank you guys. Really, I thank you, because I am responsible like directly for the Titan City Stories, and most of the comments about the Titan City Stories was, give us more, it's awesome, more like this, but more. So the responses was very good, so thank you very much. And also there was like lots of responses about 5 parsecs from home. That's why those two things won't change. So yeah, 5 parsecs are coming. I'm already like working on them. There will be units, because today on Discord Adam was asking me about the units for 5 parsecs. There will be units. There's like lots of stuff to do. So 5 parsecs will be ongoing collaboration, because we like each other with Modifuse and it's going well. And you will receive what you want. But the big change in the Titan City Stories will be that we want to give you some kind of focus for those minis that are released in those part of release each month. Because, like example with this Doom stuff, it's cool, it's at least for me, I hope that's for you, but there's nothing specific that you can use it for. And we would like to still with this idea, but we want to give you something to use it for. It doesn't. We have, of course, GRIDWARS. This is like big game, but we don't want to go big. But we have something special cooking. It will probably go out in the March release, but no promises. What's up with this finger? but no promises. But we are working hard, really hard to give you something new, more. As always, we will not like banish something. Hyperfront a bit. I'm going into this, but we will give you something cool to do in March. Okay. Also, the Hyperfront will like change focus because we are also working with OPR, something like that with Hyperfront, but nothing is certain. So and we will planning maybe to move Hyperfront into the physical stuff also. So don't worry, Hyperfront will like hide for like a month or two, but we'll be still here around. So Hyperfront fans, no worries. So yeah, so this will be so 5 parsecs from home. The collaboration, like I said, I am already like trying to contact some cool guys with some other cool cyberpunkish setting to make collaboration with them in the matter that we are doing with Modifuse, but I can't tell anything and nothing is certain, nothing is even done, so don't get too excited, but I am if it works out. So we are collaborations, and this new setup for Titan City Stories for you will be cool. Also, yeah, but because I'm looking at the time, it's already very long. I think this is it. We have to finish it. I would like to thank you all for being with this year. This was a hard year. With Cyberforge, we were working so hard. All guys are like very tired. My holidays didn't help. We have lots of work to do, lots of upcoming work, but it was such a cool year. I have some. We have like. Sorry, this is not like negative stuff, but we call you cultists. The guys that are always active, that we can already, because since the comments are like lots of comments, lots of messages, and I cannot connect the names with the like messages, but already we have some guys, so like Alex, like Adam, Emma, Jeremy. There are a few more. Thank you, because you are always in comments. We are talking all in there in messages, so it's cool to have. I know there are more of you, but I can't remember everyone, sorry. But we have like small community, like Cyberforge related. So like this was the funny situation that I had with Alex. So we were showing this Doom. This is in comments. We were showing this Doom release, and he's writing that he's already missing our Cyberpunk stuff. And I was like what? Like 2 months before we have like 1000% Cyberpunk releases, like Titan Shock, like System Shock. This is the game like in the every list of top cyberpunkish games ever, and there was this I can't remember with Johnny Mnemonic stuff. It's also like Gibson's work, like 100% cyberpunk, but it was funny, and this is like funny exchange, and I remember that. That also shows that you like what we do with the cyberpunkish stuff. So yeah. So I already like we can have some fun in the comments without any hate. So and there was never. Also, thank you. There was never such like hate speech, or I don't know, some like not cool stuff in comments on messages. I never received something like this, and I'm like answering everything. So thank you for being with us. Like I said, the format will be changed a bit probably. We'll see lots of stuff to come, lots of work. But I think you stop with the finger. You have really cool stuff to look up for in the 2024 from Cyberforge, from Titan Forge. And even if this is the last cyber news, this is not the last time you see my face talking weird stuff. For sure, because I just like it. And yeah, so I'm going to wrap this up, then prepare myself for the party, and get back to work a day after that. So Happy New Year to every one of you. As always, stay cool, stay cyber.